It's absolutely perfect and absolutely welcomed from the perspective of our true nature, from loving awareness, from consciousness, to have those contractions. And when they happen, this honesty, this openness, despite my deep understanding, maybe, when they happen, I I better meet them, otherwise they keep happening, maybe. And when I'm contracting, I'm reacting. And when I'm reacting, I'm usually not a free human being. I'm usually not as loving as I would like to be, as compassionate, as creative. All of that might be not available because I'm a contracted self, even where I know I'm not. But somehow my body and my experience tells a different story in that moment. So I have to better address it. And I know, okay, on the level of consciousness, there is no contraction. I'm free, but my experience, unfortunately, is that I'm contracted and I might feel even separate again. So I meet it. So I'm honest with myself in the moment and say, like, okay, I'm free, but somehow it doesn't quite express itself in that moment yet. So I meet that sensation, that contraction from that understanding that there is no problem in reality, that I'm free anyways. But somehow my body, my feelings didn't get the memo. So I'm showing it the memo. Look who you are. It's okay. Okay, show me. Dance your dance. Express yourself, sensation. What do you have to tell me? And I don't want to hear the story this time. Just dance. Just show yourself as you are. And in this way, this welcoming of the sensation of the contraction in combination, very important, of the understanding that this contraction is still possibly belonging to an old trace of a separate me, an old trace in me of separation. It's not a problem, but it's there. So this balance, so to speak, of not judging myself, then this is very typical for the, sometimes we call it super ego, the ego on top of the ego that is like, would like to be already more enlightened or spiritual. That is my experience in this moment. That then is judging itself. It's like, oh no, this contraction should not be there. This sensation should not be here. I know better. I am non-contracted, open, loving awareness. But yeah, what to do? This is a game. You see, it's such a, in reality, it's such a playful thing. But why I'm saying that they go together, this welcoming of the sensation and the understanding that there is at least the possibility that if my understanding is really firm and really embodied, It's really a living experiential understanding. There is the possibility that at some point, maybe unnoticed even, I do not contract in certain situations anymore. We have to be careful that it doesn't become a new, oh yeah, this contraction is just belonging to the avatar, and I'm loving awareness, and no, 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 and I give myself the permission to have contractions forever, basically. It's like, okay, I like my contractions actually. In other words, I like suffering, but I won't say that maybe. I just, oh, a little ignorance here and there, a little contraction here and there has not harmed anyone. Okay, so be it. It's our freedom, you see. No one is stopping us from holding on to of such beliefs. And we may very well give ourselves the freedom to keep feeling a particular contraction over and over and over again. And we might have seen even some of that and some spiritual directions or practices may invite that kind of processing, sometimes we call that, of certain emotions, and it can become kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm processing, I'm feeling, I'm and I keep, it's like, okay, the same situation keeps triggering every Christmas. The, I don't know, the turkey comes in, or the tree comes in, or I don't know, uncle comes in, and I have every year I have the same contract. I could, oh, it's just a contraction. Okay, I enjoy it every year, every year, every year. You see, we have to make sure that the welcoming feeling of the contraction of the feeling, so to speak, is not hijacked again by the same clown that may hijack our understanding, our enlightenment. The same can happen on the level of sensation, on the level of feeling. I'm feeling it. I'm on it. Or I know this feeling. I I know where it's coming from, and I know why it's there, and I don't mind it, or anything we make out of it again, which gives permission to this I, this apparent I, to whom this feeling, this contraction belongs to. Then our understanding of our true nature must be firm, and we can see that there is nothing in reality to which this feeling, this contraction, this sensation can attach to. There is no such a one, such a outstanding person, such an individual to whom that feeling belongs, or who can make me suffer from that feeling, Uncle Sam coming into my awareness, and there it is. It's like, oh no, not him. I cannot see him anymore. Boom. There it is. I am here, he's there, and it's real. And if he would just not come to Christmas one year, I could have a peaceful Christmas. So when we meet those sensations in us, maybe in the next weeks, or at least the next week around Christmas, when quite a few of those may resurface in relation often. They come for freedom, for love. We need this impersonal, this true impersonal welcoming of them. And we can only truly impersonally welcome them when we truly understand that we are not a person. Otherwise, we're fooling ourselves.